Sometimes, breaking up is the best thing to do. But other times, the breakup has been a misstep. You are meant to be together, and you will both be happier being together in the long run. If this is the case for you, then it's time to get your ex back. This is why the X Factor exists. The X Factor is a digital program that helps you get your ex back. But how effective is it? I've read the book in its entirety, and in this in-depth review of the X Factor, I'll give you my unbiased, no bullshit opinion on whether it's worth buying. Let's get started. What is the X Factor? The X Factor is a dating strategy designed by Brad Browning that shows you how to win back your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. It is divided into two different programs, one for women who want to get an ex-boyfriend back and one for men who want to get an ex-girlfriend back. There are no courses for same-sex couples. The X Factor revolves around an ebook in PDF format, which is just under 200 pages long. It consists of a dozen chapters with step-by-step advice on how to devise a strategy for winning back your ex. This book is complemented by a series of videos and an audio version of the PDF. In addition, you can purchase an enhanced version that contains a set of additional audiobooks and videos that focus on specific elements of relationships, such as preventing breakups or the science behind cheating. The most important thing to remember is that it's all online. Videos, ebooks, all of it. It's an online-only program that you buy access to. Brad Browning is a breakup and divorce coach. His career is based around helping people weather breakups and reconcile relationships. He runs a popular YouTube channel with around 500,000 subscribers, where he dispenses advice on how to maintain and improve romantic relationships. He also lists his shoe size on his About Me, for what it's worth. He also says that he's happily married. Brad is the real deal when it comes to relationship advice, specifically when it comes to winning back your ex. Who is the X Factor for? The X Factor is for a very specific person, a man or woman who has broken up with someone and legitimately believes that the breakup was a mistake. This is a book that details a series of psychological, flirtatious and, some would say, sneaky steps a person can take to get their ex back. It is not a book for someone looking to use a breakup to become a more self-actualized person. It is not a book for someone who wants to see how their ex was holding them back. Nor is it a book that can help in couples therapy. It is a book that has one goal, to help you get an ex back. If they've broken up with you, and you want to take concrete steps to make your ex think, "Hey, that person is really awesome, and I was wrong," then this is the book for you. That's the crux of this program, getting your ex to say, "I made a big mistake." An overview of the X Factor. The course mainly revolves around the book itself. In reviewing the X Factor, I was given access to the guide for women. What does the guide look like? The first part of the guide details the reasons why breakups happen. The reasons given are reasons such as, "You're too controlling," "You're not attractive enough," etc., which I found a bit surprising. None of the reasons listed were things like, "You're not compatible," or, "He wants kids and you don't," or any of the dozens of valid reasons people break up. The X Factor could more accurately be described as a tough love format. You're not fun enough. You nag too much. And it's probably true, if someone broke up with you, they weren't entirely happy with you for some reason. The book relies heavily on generalizations and stereotypes, but hey, generalizations are generalizations for a reason. By that I mean Brad gives advice like, "Men like sports." And most of us like it. So, I will say that the X Factor leans heavily towards blunt, sex-focused advice. For example, Brad has a chapter on, "What is attractive," and he leads with, "Be feminine." This is often true, men find feminine attractive. Biologically, it's an effective tactic. But don't expect a lot of individualization. That's not the X Factor's game. What does it cover? The X Factor guide. The guide starts with what men, or women, find attractive. What they do not find attractive. No contact rules. How to seduce your ex. Reinitiating sex. How to prevent a breakup. The X Factor revolves around the no contact rule, a 30-day no-contact window, in which you, the person who has broken up, must not initiate contact at all. Basically, this rule is for your protection. It helps you reset your brain, also helps you decide if you really want your ex back, and helps you build your self-esteem. It helps prevent your ex from turning to you during the breakup and treating you as an emotional crutch that he or she can get rid of when he or she no longer needs it. Breakups are a vulnerable time, and it's easy to jump at the first text from your ex. After that, the X Factor details how you can respond or initiate contact. Specifically, it focuses on setting up walk-in dates, where you use a series of psychological and physical tricks to convince your ex that you're not needy, while proving to him or her that you're a good match. From there, you move on to how to cement the relationship. A key step is to make sure there's no sex before you officially get back together, making sure your ex isn't using you as a sexual outlet. It also addresses some worst-case scenarios, such as your ex never approaching or responding to your overtures. Beyond that, the audiobook is simply an audio version of the text. The videos detail specific case studies and breakup advice, but the main component of the X Factor is the ebook. It's important to know that is just a one-time payment. The X Factor is just $47 and you're set for life. This is good, because it promises that it'll work. You get an ironclad 60-day money-back guarantee. Easy to follow steps. The X Factor won't let you get frustrated. This book is great because it gives you active solutions. Breakups are a tough time, and it's great to have a goal when you're feeling down. If you're looking for a guide that will give you specific instructions on steps you can take to make your ex want you back, then the X Factor will give you all you need. Where to go? Go to the description below the video and you will quickly find the official website link of the X Factor guide to claim an exclusive discounted price. Thanks for watching.